On November 14th, 2017, I went out to dinner, and I wanted to make a movie about it. I was accompanied by my girlfriend Anna and a photographer, creative director, and a dear friend, Trong Nguyen. We went to this place called Bateau. Eater actually named this contemporary steakhouse one of its essential 38 restaurants for the year. Chef Renee Erickson owns a farm on Whidbey Island where they raise all of their cows. They butcher and dry age all the grass-fed beef in-house. That's all in that case there. The word Bateau actually means boat, so all the light fixtures and all the wood accents on the inside are inspired by that. We went ahead and sat down, perused the menu, chatted, caught up for a little bit, and then we ordered everything all at the same time. What's cool about this place is that they carry around a massively heavy metal menu board with all of these different beef cuts on it, and it's got prices and different weights. The idea being you kind of go ahead and choose which cut you want, which weight you want. They ask how you'd like it cooked, and then once you choose that cut, it gets crossed off of a list. They've actually got a giant chalkboard in the middle of the restaurant where they'll cross off whichever beef cut you decided to order. And once it's gone, it's gone. You also get to choose from an assortment of flavored butters to put on top of your beef, but more on that later. These guys are clearly excited about it. What did we order from this beautiful bar? Trong ordered a Bateau Negroni made with Calvados, cranberry, and allspice. I went ahead and custom set the white balance on my camera. I picked up my glass of Saint Emilion, which Anna got as well, and cheers.
Today was a day off.
First complimentary bite from the kitchen here, a toasted cracker with brown butter, pate, apple, espelette, and chervil. What's not to like? Starters came next, a dish they called a Reuben milfoui, smoked pastrami, red cabbage, Russian dressing, and 3 layers of toasted rye bread here. I was a huge fan of the textures on this dish, and the acid levels were also great to make sure it wasn't too heavy. We went with the Bateau salad as well, which is kind of a creamy mix of chickpeas, pickled vegetables, peppery salami, and a red wine Dijon vinaigrette. Trong made another order from the bar. It is a beer from France called 1667. Cheers, buddy. They went ahead and cleared the first courses. It is main course time. On the left is the calotte, the right is the tri-tip, both dressed with bone marrow butter, because bone marrow, and then in the middle, there's the short rib, that is dressed with preserved lemon and brown butter. As for sides, we went with the grilled kale salad, dressed with anchovy, garnished with sourdough and parmesan, Trong with the lime squeeze action shot. Super simple, just go ahead and toss it together, serve it up. I really liked this salad. We also went with the classic buttery mashed potatoes. I love potatoes prepared this way, and they go so great with the steak. Ordered all of our beef cuts medium rare. That is just how I personally like my beef. The flavor was great. It paired with the wine, so I was happy about that. And now I'm going to pause the video for a quick second to address a complaint that I had. When I asked our server if the short rib was braised, she said, quote, "All of our cuts are braised in cast iron pans," which to me was a little bit confusing because how can you do braised and medium rare at the same time? I don't know, maybe there was some sort of miscommunication because we got this incredibly tough but still flavorful cut of short rib, which was definitely the last thing to leave the plate, but don't worry, we ate it all. Clear the main course away, my favorite time, dessert menu time. I love the fact that they put the word after on the first page of the dessert menu here. Go ahead and pause the video now and let me know in the comments which dessert you would have ordered. We just wanted something simple, something sweet to share, so we decided to go with the Boat Street bread pudding. It is served with a fresh cream and a rum butter. Really tasty, crispy toasted top, soft inside, not too sweet. It was the perfect ending after all that savory action. On top of the check, they did give us some mint chip meringues. I gotta say, I'm not the biggest fan of mint chips, so I gave mine to Trong because he seemed to be a fan of that. Grand total for 3 of us, the total for all of our food and drinks, and a 20% service charge came to $240.46. Overall, service could have been a little bit more knowledgeable, guided us through the cuts a little bit better, but it was definitely still warm and inviting. The sides, all the vegetables were on point, but the beef, for me, just fell a little bit short. I think next time if we go, we'll probably just order the ribeye.